What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of our Lille career mode, and today we've got two games for you. We're going to do Nice and Nîmes, and then we have this big long break, and I think we're going to just kind of go through the first couple of, the first week and a couple days of the window just to see how things go. I'm not sure if we're going to spend any money or anything like that. We have... Yeah, we're going to have 3-ish million. We have 2.5 million coming in for Jose Font, and we'll see where things go from there. But, it is what it is. One thing we are going to do, though, we're going to change the difficulty just a little bit. And defensively, defensively for the other team, it's a little bit easier. We're going to up the goalkeeper ability for them. And then, see, this is where things... become a problem, because this doesn't really change the difficulty necessarily. So we're just gonna do a couple of things there. We'll up the goalkeeper ability. Let me know if there's any other ones you want me to change. But we do score a ton of goals, and that, I mean, it is gonna. That's how we play. That's just how it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter what the difficulty's on. I am going to find ways to score goals. It's defensively where we still give up where we still have some issues, so I'm not too worried about it necessarily. So we'll kind of go forward here. I think we're going to start Willock here. I'm going to bring Guies onto the bench. I'm going to bring Jallo onto the bench. I need to just bring him permanently onto the bench. But other than that, everyone's pretty good. So let's jump on into it. Nice, Lille. Let's go. Nice movement. We keep Kasper Dolberg away. He's managed to get that ball all the way through, and it's come back. How that's happened, I will not know. Get down, Tiny Cat. And Kasper Dolberg gives Nice a 1-0 lead. I can't imagine how that got through. I thought we had that covered. This ball here is what I thought we had covered. Gone right through his legs, hasn't it? A bit unlucky, and the ball comes back right to Dolberg's feet. It's a good ball back in, and good ball out there, obviously. Right through his legs with his back turned. That is not great. And it's a 1-0 lead for Nice. Nice play forward. Here's Willock. And he can get that forward here to Jonathan David into good space. Can we hit back immediately? We can. 1-1. First attack up the other end after the goal, and it's a goal for us. And we level it here. Jonathan David continues his unbelievable scoring run. And he has made it 1-1 here. And Nice, obviously, rather upset, giving up an equalizer so quickly. That's an excellent finish. But Jonathan David was allowed to run off the back end there. Nobody got near him. And he punished him. Nicely played forward here. It's Dolberg again, who, of course, scored and created the last goal. Nice turn back inside. Can we get a touch on that? Not quite. And he's turned, and that's a good save. How in the world was that guy bouncing around with it? I will not know, but Magnan comes to our rescue there. And the header on the corner is shoved away as well. They're going to try and recycle it. I push him back a little bit. Dante moves it to Dolberg, René Adelaide. And Dante is someone we can get at. Hopefully, though they can get right at our center back, as that is a huge save from Magnan. And the pass out's not great, but luckily the shot back in wasn't that great either. Jesus, we cannot be giving up such easy chances right now to Nice. It's a poor giveaway, isn't it? It's come to Kasper, and I thought I covered that there. It's 2-1. Oh, the stutter. The stutter there after the giveaway. Didn't even want to go into that guy either. And Kasper Dolberg grabs his second of the day. And right on the stroke of halftime, they've retaken the lead. Not what we wanted. I thought we got it here. It's the stutter step. And it's an excellent finish there from Kasper Dolberg. Of course, new to Nice with new investment. And it's paying off for them right now. 2-1. Gotta pick that up. Lovely football here. Oh, I thought we got to him. He's hit the post, thankfully. It's come back to him, and it's saved on the near post. And he's at the moment challenging our goalkeeper quite a bit. And a couple of silly mistakes on our end have given them really good chances. We got to stop with that sort of stuff. We have got to clean it up. Nice play here by Nice. Ronnie Lopez racing forward. And that's a huge save from Magnan. He's made a lot of good saves today, Magnan, as we bring on Samari and Yilmaz and chase this game. There's 25 minutes remaining. We still trail here. A win would bring us up to within 3 points of the top two. A loss, obviously not as ideal. But we have a bit of a break on here, so can Ikone have a run with it? He can. And he sees the run of Jonathan David, and Jonathan David takes a good touch. And Jonathan David, oh! I thought he found the bottom corner there. Very, very close. He can drag it forward here. Sees the run out wide. Ikone. And Ikone can bring it in. Yilmaz, great finish. And it's a lovely move. And we've tied the game up here. And Yilmaz off the bench with one of his first touches. Levels the score at 2 with 15 minutes to go. There's still time now for both teams. Of course, Nice been on top for large portions of this game. But, you know, we've bought it back. And hopefully we can take the momentum with us. It's a good ball in. And this is an excellent finish. Near post, around the goalkeeper still. Lovely stuff, 2-2. 74 minutes gone. Messing around with the ball in his own half. Renato Sanchez says thank you very much. It's played forward. Jonathan David gets it out to Yilmaz. One more, nicely done. It comes into Jonathan David. Great touch. Jonathan David, huge save. Oh, massive save. I thought we had such a quick turnaround there. Not quite. Second stepped inside, and now they come forward, but the ball in is not ideal. And now this game seems to have opened up quite a bit as both teams chase. Comes forward to Yilmaz, who steps inside. Oh, I thought I had that there. But Ikone nicks it away anyway. And you get that out there to Shelik. He can. One more. Nicely done. It's a good step inside from the fullback. Finds him. It's Jonathan David. Oh, can't quite turn with it. Can we nick it? We can. And now there's one more chance, perhaps, for a winner. Slides it in. Samare slides it forward. And, oh, Jonathan David couldn't quite turn with it. But Sanchez keeps on rolling. We get that out wide. We can. Ikone. This is everything here as Ikone steps inside. One more. Sanchez. Jonathan David. Yilmaz is in space. And Yilmaz! Oh, that's a massive save. Oh, I thought we won it. Corner comes in. It comes down and the ball's in. And oh, it's just wide. Oh, two massive, massive opportunities there to win it. And we don't take it. 2-2 is probably fair, at least, you know. But we had some chances there after we leveled to grab a late win there. And instead, we have to settle for dropping a couple points. And it's tough. We're going to be 5 behind the leaders now. Instead of what could have been 3. Nice are a good team. We're down to 4th as Angers win as well. It's going to be us 4 vying for 3 Champions League spots. It is going to be a difficult year. We're already pretty much halfway through. Or Nim are about to make it halfway through. But, you know, very, very tight at the top. But next we have Nim. Let's see if we can go ahead and add 3 points. Risk of losing a player. I want to see who that is first before we go ahead and do anything. Is Samaro. Yeah, I don't want to lose him just yet, do I? Where is he at, this lad? Samaro. Just make sure it's him. It is. So let's go ahead and delegate renewal. Just gonna lower this a little bit. 2 years on 29,000 a week. That's fine. Jose Font is leaving. This lad here can leave, and the other lad up there I saw can leave. But everyone else is still under contract, which is pretty good, and we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. So let's see if we can go into the break on the back of a win. Everybody's fit. Shelik's a little bit tired, but that's alright. He can handle it. Let's jump into this. Lille Nim. Let's go. Jonathan David. It's a nice touch here. Great burst of pace from Jonathan David as well. He's done so well to turn. That's a brilliant goal. What a start. A stunning individual effort from Jonathan David. And it's 1-0. That is an incredible, incredible goal. Let's look at this again. He skips into the box. Nice turn, and then he just hammers it. Goalkeeper can't keep it out. He's hit it so well. What a goal. And on 3 minutes, we've taken an early lead. Bit of space here for Kone, and I've taken an incredibly poor angle. It's a nice turn in there. This is lovely football. Oh, and he smashed the post. And we get a little bit lucky, don't we? As he has smashed the post. And what was a really good move and what should have been the leveler. And luckily, we stay 1-0 ahead. And we might even go 2-0 up the other way as Sanchez goes running in. It is 2-0. A horrible couple of seconds there for Nim, who should have leveled at one end. Instead, we go right up the other and make it 2-0. Incredibly tough. But we will definitely take it. Burst of pace there from Renato Sanchez. Can't be caught. Hammers it into the back of the net. And Nim will be heartbroken at that sequence of events. 2-0. Strange football, that. But whatever works, I suppose, as that gets put in on Sarr, and he's pulled it back. 2-1. Just as I said it, too. Incredibly strange football they just tried, and it came off. In the end, they get normal here, but Samaro's just beaten for pace there. And that's an excellent, excellent finish from Sarr as well. Very strange football to start that move off. Very clean after the fact, and they have pulled one back. 2-1. Oh, nice take. It's a great stretch as well. It comes to Yilmaz. Back out there to Samare. And Samare sees Araujo in plenty of space. And Araujo! Oh, big save. Tried to grab the third. As Nim continue to push here, it's going to start opening up, I feel, any second now, this game. That's a really great tackle by Samaro. Bradarich. Lovely ball to Bamba as well, and Bamba can clip that in. Brilliant. Jonathan David, it's a great save. It's in the back of the net, and it's going to count. I thought Yilmaz was offside. And that should clean up the points. Yilmaz off the bench once again grabs the goal. A big couple of days for Yilmaz here, and I really thought he was offside, but Bamba slips this in, and he's all alone. Yilmaz and Jonathan David was all alone, to be frank, also. So that guy thought he might just get to clear it. He hasn't. And Yilmaz has slammed it into the back of the net after the save. Excellently done. And that should be all 3 points. And there it is. That is going to be all 3 points. 3-1. The final whistle comes, and we add 3 points to our tally before the winter break. It's nice to go into the break grabbing those points as Nice beat Angers, so we go ahead of Angers now by a point and back into a Champions League spot, which is a nice way to go into the break. Hopefully Angers fall apart a little bit in the second half. That's what we would like. But as you can see, Lille won their game, or Lyon won their game. We're Lille. Angers lost theirs. Paris still have yet to play theirs, and they played theirs and lost. So we're 2 points back at Paris and 5 points back at Lille. Or Lyon, Jesus, why do I keep saying Lille? Because we are Lille. But we are going to go through the first couple of days here. I'm not so sure we're going to do anything. I'm kind of waiting to see how offers come in if I want to move players out. As an offer for Lucas with an option to buy. We're going to just reject that for the moment. There's one goalkeeper that gets actually rather good, and I wasn't going to let go, I think. But I'd have to go ahead and take a look at it. Either way, though, we're going to go into the break with, you know, a pretty decent run of form coming in. Of course, drew today against Nice, but Nice are a pretty good team. As you see, they've beaten Angers on the road there and taken a point off us. That's 4 pretty good points considering, where everything currently sits. But, we'll see. As we got ourselves a scouting report, I have been bringing these players in, the youngsters, seeing if, we get some really good ones come in. Nothing really out of that. And out of this one, nothing. So nothing out of those two this month, but we have a pretty good youth system set up. There's a striker in there I'm kind of excited about. We'll see. De Schmet, we'll see if he turns into anything toward the back end of this season or toward the beginning of next season. We'll have to see. Or if maybe a really good offer for Weah comes in, then maybe we can move him on. I mean, we have two good strikers in front of Weah. Weah, I want to play more the second half of this season. A lot of these kids I want to play more the second half of this season, but it's important also that we finish in the top three, so, we'll see. But as you saw there, Font has departed the club. As an offer's coming for Ikone. Jerome Boateng in $3 million. That's an odd one. Torino have offered $12 million for Xhaka. As Font departs, let's take a look at the youth squad really quick. We can release this young lad here. We can release this young lad here. But as you can see, there is some talent sitting around here that all gets us some really, really good spots. Joaquin Lopez, the winger, and then the striker, De Schmet, is one we could be looking at in the future. We're going to ignore this Ikone offer, but that Xhaka offer seems rather tempting. We're going to delegate this to that area. There's a midfielder we wanted to bring in that could play a variety of roles in the summer. Let's take a look at him. Forgot his name. There was someone I really was interested in after taking a look at him. Where'd he go? I think it's this lad, Thiago Almada. Pretty quick, as you can see. Can play cam, CM, or center midfield, obviously, cam, and left winger. I mean, that's a pretty good set there. I mean, that's probably the player we'd be bringing in. I want to see how much he'd cost. It was around the 15 million mark last time, and now it's between 25 and 35 million. So, I mean, that's not really going to happen at this moment in time, but it's a player I'm really, really interested in. And if Xhaka goes, I mean, I'm not exactly... I mean, he doesn't play a ton, Xhaka. It's not a player I don't mind having around, but we can bring one of the younger kids onto the bench and kind of go from there. Sociedad have offered Danu Zai and $7 million for Renato Sanchez. He will not be going anywhere, I don't think, for the duration of this save, Renato Sanchez. Also part of our Wolves career. But we'll see. I'm waiting to see what Torino say back about Xhaka. I'm interested. 12 million is a decent amount of money. As I said, we're sitting on 3 already, as Waldonado has moved to Wolves. They're prepared to pay 12.4. I'm actually comfortable with that. I think I'm going to accept this offer for Xhaka. I am going to accept it. Xhaka, he's not the most dynamic midfielder. And that's no issue, obviously, but we have Samare here who is our really, kind of tougher midfielder. Willett can play here. Yoshizi we can move back. I'm comfortable moving him on. Maybe we'll bring Pizzuto onto the bench and he can play more. Jallo needs to come onto the bench. Or Botman. Botman we can leave there. It's tough. We got to start bringing some of these players onto the bench. They're getting a little bit unhappy because I start them every once in a while or play them, but they're not like in the squad consistently. We got to go ahead and start doing that. But Xhaka for 12.5 million, that's not too bad. It should leave us 11-ish in the into the transfer budget. We should be sitting around 14-ish million. And that is not too bad, as Xhaka has been sold. And that will probably end the episode. Let's take a look and see. Oh, we have 12 million in the bank. They didn't give us a ton out of that Xhaka deal, did they? 9.5. It's a bit of a shame, but as I said, it's okay. That's money in the bank, and it's not really a loss, not too big of a loss into the team, as Lyon and Paris have won their games, and Angers has drawn theirs. We have a chance to put, 3 points between us and Angers. That is a big opportunity coming. But next episode, we'll probably be back to our 3. We'll have Rem, Lorient, and our cup game here against Ajaccio, I believe. I believe that's who that is. It is Ajaccio. So, those will be the 3 games. And we'll see if we have some other transfer stuff there. But for now, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.